Okay, hi. With this video, I'm going to be talking about what I've noticed with women, especially that grew up in Christian environments, and that's wonderful. How just because you were brought up in a Christian environment and taught to love and forgive and be a peacemaker and to put your family first, and that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be loyal. We're supposed to forgive. We're supposed to give it 100%. We're supposed to give it our all. I was just speaking with a friend a couple weeks ago, and he was saying that nowadays only the older people stay married. Young couples, they don't make it. They don't last. They always typically end up in divorce, and it's very disheartening, and it makes you afraid to take that plunge. And people aren't taught to stick it out for the long haul, to be loyal, to do whatever you gotta do, put your family first, your wife and kids first, your husband and kids, to make it work, make it last. People just, they aren't taught that. But secondly, once you become an adult and these things are presented to you, that's what you should do instead of running from your problems. But all too often, we're dealing with people who weren't taught, and now that they are faced with it, they don't want to make the right decisions. They don't want to change. They don't want to do better. They want to do what's easy. So I'm finding so often that there are so many women who think that because they wash the clothes, they cook the food, they give him the best sex, whatever he wants, that for some reason he's gonna go, ding dong, I have an awesome woman. No. They look at that, not all, just those immature ones, these manipulators, these deceitful ones, these narcissistic people, they look at that as a weakness, and they expect you to keep putting forth all of this effort to make everything right, while they simply want to have their cake and eat it too. And they're not going to change. They're not ready. Or if they do change, so you're going to wait 50 years. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not just saying give up at the drop of a dime. No, because I know for myself and for my marriage, I did all of that. I did every drop. I did every dime. Everything that you could think of to show him I'm a good woman. I'm worthy. I deserve to be treated this way, and you should stick it out. And my glasses are about to break, but I did all of that. I did all of that, and then some. Everything that you can think of. But all he did was he took it for granted, and we cannot raise these men. We can't make them see us and value us for what we really are and what we are worth when they're immature, when they don't want to change. They simply want their cake and to eat it too. They want to come home to you knowing that you've done everything, and they still want to go out and do whatever else and not respect you. And just because you're a woman who was raised in a Christian environment and taught to forgive and be long-suffering, to be a peacemaker, that does not mean allow yourself to continuously be mistreated, to be manipulated or abused. Just because you're a Christian, that doesn't mean that. So many women that are Christian, they're into this, and they're allowing themselves to be manipulated and used over and over and over. And again, I am not saying don't put 110% into your marriage. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I did. But we have to know where to draw the line. You have to know where to draw the line when this person simply doesn't respect you. And they never are, and they never will. They want to have their cake and eat it too. And they know that you're a Christian. They know you're Bible believing. And they're just going to say, you're supposed to forgive me. Forgive me and let's move on. It's game. It's all game. For some, like I say, that light bulb clicks on. They realize they have a good woman and they want to change. And they do change. And they prove it. But then you have some that don't. They just know you're going to forgive them. You're going to put up with whatever they give you. You're going to put up with it because you're Christian. You're going to forgive me and you're going to love me. I'm just going to go do whatever the heck I want. If you find yourself in that situation, it's okay. Do forgive them so that they no longer have that power over you, and you walk away with a clean slate You don't have to take that abuse, but certainly put all that you can to your marriage. But it takes two to tango. It can't just be you putting all of it into the marriage and then you're hoping that that green light's going to click on, they're going to see, and only if they're mature and it's deep down in here, already in here. If it's not already in them, you can't put it there. You can't put it there. You can't make them grow up. So pay attention to the signs. Whatever they're doing before, ahead of time, that's what they're going to do once they marry you. Can a person change? Yeah, sure. But if he's not calling and he's not doing all this, he's taking advantage of you before, he's blowing you off, he's going to blow you off even after the I do's. So I hope this helps someone. And just because you're a Christian does not mean take abuse.